SafeMoon is continuing to go lower, unfortunately, and for the most part, the entire cryptocurrency markets are following suit. But I'm not here to bring you guys bad news or try to be negative about any of this situation. I want to talk about some of the good and positive things that are going on in the community and overall update you guys on what is going on with SafeMoon. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you're new, hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video like this. Check out our WeBull link if you guys want to pick up some free stocks with WeBull, and check out our Patreon link down in the description below if you guys want to get access to our private Discord. It is the easiest and most effective way to talk to us at any time, any place, whenever we need to be talked to. So if you guys want to do that, check out our Patreon link down in the description below. But other than that, guys, let's get right into this video. Alrighty guys, here we are with SafeMoon. Let's talk about everything that's been going on with it recently. We're going to talk a little bit about the cryptocurrency markets as a whole, because that has unfortunately played into a big part of why SafeMoon is down and why pretty much every coin for the most part is down. We've all seen that Bitcoin has been on this gnarly downtrend that it's been experiencing over the past couple of days. And because of that, pretty much every other token, every other cryptocurrency project is just down. You know, there are very few projects that are up right now, and Bitcoin unfortunately continues to follow this trend where it seems to keep pushing downward. And I would argue that a big part of SafeMoon being down as well is because of Bitcoin's overall dominance of the market and the fact that Bitcoin is likely pushing down all of the other projects along with it. Now, SafeMoon down about 9.71%, not terrible, but again, not great. And then if we look at the overall chart, as you can see, we're still up from the, obviously the beginning of this coin. Let's go into the one-day chart. As you can see here, pretty stagnant for most of the day, still trading lower though as the hours go by, which is obviously unfortunate. If we go to the 7-day chart, as you can see here, we're still trading at a negative, negative slope basically. But I don't want this to be something that you guys look at as a negative thing. I don't want people to freak out. I don't want people to think that, oh, like the entire, this is never gonna go back up and we're just doomed and I've lost all my money and all of that, because I think there's a lot of that going on the internet right now. I think a lot of people are, for the most part, being very fearful in the prices of cryptocurrency and being just overall spreading FUD and even misinformation about a lot of these coins and stuff, trying to either push the price lower so their short positions work out, or push the price lower so they can buy more, And I think for the most part, I don't want to be negative about this kind of stuff, because there are a lot of positives, I think, to talk about. And two, I think the future is much brighter than the negativity that we're currently experiencing in the market. I think that SafeMoon, for the most part, if it wasn't for Elon Musk and China banning a lot of Bitcoin practices, including mining, and putting a lot of regulations on it in the country, which, of course, did push Bitcoin down, I think that is the main reason why we're dipping. And I think for the most part, if that didn't happen, if that news was not being circulated, we would still be very much pushing upward and going parabolic, and in almost all these coins we're doing that for the most part before all of this news. And a lot of people are getting very upset and thinking that the bull market is kind of coming very soon to us, but I still think that there is really catalyst driven price action right now on most coins, especially SafeMoon, and I think once that subsides, the fundamentals they're still there. There's celebrity support for this coin. There is all kinds of new updates coming out. They have their new AMA tomorrow, which I think will be a very interesting big deal, which maybe can push up the price. It'll be interesting to see, but overall it still makes sense to me. SafeMoon as a whole, as a kind of a DeFi token, I think still has a lot of value to it. And I just wanted to go over some updates today, update you guys on a little bit about what's going on with the coin. We'll go over the Reddit page, the whale watch, burn, update, and all that stuff, because I know you guys like to see that, and I know you guys obviously want to know what's going on. And sometimes, you want to be able to come to a place where you can see it all in one video, and it's made into a version of content that you guys can indulge in and enjoy. So without further ado, let's get into that. Just wanted to give a quick note about the overall state of the market and what I think it's doing with SafeMoon. Just a quick thing on Dex Guru. Here's the liquidity. Here's trading volume, and as you can see here, we are unfortunately down, pretty significantly, but every other coin is down too. And I would argue that, you know, I wouldn't mind buying the dip on SafeMoon on these lower price levels. As you can see here, some people are selling, but a lot more people are buying, which is always good, always good. People are buying the dip. You know, that means that people are trying to get into good price levels because they think that in the future this will go up. And as you can see too back there real quick, people are putting a decent amount of money into some of this. You know, there's like this, for instance, and people are buying, which is a good sign. So let's go to the Reddit real quick. This was one of the top posts here in the last 6 hours. We did it, 800,000 followers on Twitter. Let's push it up to 1 million. Are you with me? So this is on the, of course, the official SafeMoon Twitter account, which I really don't know why they're not verified yet. I mean, they're almost at 1 million followers and they're not even verified. And this is probably, I would argue, the largest token to be talked about, you know, and they're not even verified. So hopefully that happens soon. As you can see here, listed on all the major exchanges and different places that you can either look at or buy SafeMoon. But 800,000 followers, huge milestone for Twitter, which is very cool. Now, let's go to the burn report. This is day 23. This was posted just 3 hours ago. You can never just have a normal day with cryptocurrency anymore. Apparently some guy in 4chan was an insider and they are making an attack on Bitcoin. This was also another reason why Bitcoin seems to be pushing down. They are trying to liquidate a very large whale in some of the major cryptocurrencies that he holds, being of course Bitcoin, Ethereum, and there's some other cryptocurrencies I believe as well. But that is a major reason why, or speculated at least, why these cryptocurrency assets are being pushed down even after the Elon Musk and the China news have passed, because as you can see, obviously we're still being pushed down, it seems. So overall, that just kind of goes over it. So why am I talking about Bitcoin? Well, SafeMoon, the entire cryptocurrency market, is very tied to Bitcoin, like I said. The most important part of this whole post, I will say, is the burn. Currently, none of the exchanges do send coins to the burn wallet, but they are working on a few solutions to get this going. If any of you are a bit angry about the burn not happening, then I completely understand you, but you will really have to understand how much work this is for both the SafeMoon team and all of the exchanges. Most of the exchanges have hired more staff just to the tokenomics implication, and now they want to implement burns. They also have to do a lot to get that up and running. Yeah, and that's the other thing too, that the more tokens, of course, that SafeMoon burns, the more the inherent value of each coin goes up. But the other thing too is that implementing a proper burn wallet system to send these coins to a burn wallet, so that way those coins are no longer in circulation, basically, is not an easy task. And of course, to do that on all exchanges, which, you know, every week, month, SafeMoon is continuing to get listed on more and more exchanges, you know, that becomes harder to do, because obviously all the devs need to have more people working for them and working with them to talk to all of these different exchanges and make sure that, you know, just the overall workflow is working, you know, and that is something that is a big deal. But once these proper burn systems get set into place, I think we can see a more positive uptrend in SafeMoon, plus if Bitcoin figures out what it's doing. But overall, I think it would help in a positive uptrend, as the value will slowly over time go up, because less and less tokens will be, of course, in circulation. Now, total stats, as you can see here, the burn total is 416 trillion, up about 0.027%. Burn in the last 24 hours was 110 billion, which is not, you know, anything close to what they have burned, I guess, in the last 24 hours. Record-wise, wallet reflection 24 hours is 0.0265, and then the rest of this reflection per million, reflection on holders. Prediction for the burn at the end of 2021 is 464.87 trillion. Of course, a, you know, stark difference between the 416 trillion that have currently been burned. That is a, you know, decent amount of an increase, and that will be very interesting to see what ends up happening, if it does happen, at the very end. As you can see here, overall though, burn report has been pretty significantly uptrending, which is always a good sign. And then the rest of these just kind of graphs just showing the, you know, overall circulated supply plus the burn. Obviously these cross, and that's a big deal if they do. And that's pretty much the burn report. So let's get into the whale watch real quick, and we will wrap this video up. I don't want to keep you guys here forever. You know, I want to make sure you guys understand all the information and you guys get a total overview of everything. So as you can see here, another rough day in the crypto market. Seems that there's blood in the streets everywhere. Most of crypto, including SFM, are down 50 to 60% from their all-time highs. I was doing more research this morning, and most news outlets continue to point the finger at the rumors coming out of China around how they will try to stifle the growth of crypto, blah, blah, blah. This basically just tells you why the overall markets are dipping. Now is the perfect time to implement contrarian investing methodology. For those of you who are unaware what that means, is the thought process of investing used by the Rothschilds family. Baron Rothschild's philosophy is to buy when there is blood in the streets, and of course you sell when there's a lot of greed. Folks who buy when the market is down are the ones who will often see the greatest profits. And this is what I've been talking about too in most of my videos and most of our videos here on Finance Bro, is that people who are buying in at these lower prices are setting themselves up that if there is continued price action in the future, which I'd argue if you look at these charts with SafeMoon, there very well could be, especially with the celebrity sport, especially with the fundamentals that are involved with this coin. For me, a dip buy in my own personal investing methodology, this is not financial advice, I'm just saying how I would personally invest in the coin. It makes sense for me because I like getting things at a good discount, especially if there is plenty of return on investment potential or ROI. If people who bought down here, that's a lot of money to be made. You know what I mean? So it is definitely something that I'm considering, and it is definitely something that it seems like this person, the guy who writes Whale Watch, is also considering that as well, and telling people to consider as well. And for the rest of this, just kind of gives you the overview. Top wallets, as you can see here, just all the whales, what they're doing, and overall just how's it going. Final thoughts. Unfortunately, the entire crypto market is down, so I can't be upset with my decision to support SafeMoon. If there were any other popular coin right now, it would be experiencing similar losses. It's not like the project or the team made a mistake or a rug pull occurred. We are all at the mercy of the overall crypto space. And that is what the whole point of this video is, and that is the whole point of my overall just thesis on everything that's going on right now. This is not a SafeMoon problem. This is a major market catalyst problem. This is a major news problem. This is a major world news problem where it is outside events affecting the crypto market on a short-term scale, in my opinion, and I don't think it will last forever. But guys, let me know if you guys are still holding SafeMoon, if you guys made any money with it. But other than that, guys, that is all I have for you guys today. But other than that, guys, that's pretty much all we have for you guys today concerning SafeMoon. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you're new, hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video like this. Check out our WeBull link if you guys want to pick up some free stocks with WeBull, and check out our Patreon link if you guys want to get access to our private Discord. But other than that, guys, that is all I have for you guys today. I'm Kyle of Finance Bro. Take it easy.